Hi, I'm Gary with Sevr Broadheads, and I'm here with Clint. And Clint, one of the common questions that we get is how to replace blades in a Sevr Broadhead. It's a simple procedure. Could you walk us through it?
Yeah, totally. So it's really easy to do. All of our broadheads come factory assembled, and the blade kits come in 3-packs. So when you buy Sevr Broadheads, they all come with the hex wrench you're going to need to replace the blades. You can also use, it's a fold-up Allen wrench set. It's a 50,000th size. I prefer the fold-up. It's just easier for me to hold and get the screw out. So let's walk through that process. So I've got a used broadhead here, and we're going to take the blades out of it. So start by just removing the pivot screw in the front. And then you're going to take all the parts out. So there's the screw and then the blades. There's going to be 2 blades and what we call a wave washer. Now, it's really important when you're replacing all of these parts not to reuse the screw or the wave washer or the blades, because when you hit something, everything in the system experiences stress and gets that stress. So when you're replacing all the parts, you're putting in all fresh parts that have no stress on them. That's just important to make sure that you're starting fresh with the best quality product you can. So you're going to take 2 new blades. Now you're going to overlap the left blade over the right blade so that the locking tabs are touching. You're going to put those into the ferrule here. Now this is what is really important, and this is kind of the trick to making this go easy. Notice I've closed the blades. So now once you've got the blades in the ferrule, put them into the closed position and hold them closed with your fingers at the back like that. Now that's going to allow for you to really easy line up the hole with all of the parts that are going to go in here to put the screw back in. If you try to do this with the blades in the open position, you're really going to struggle and it's going to take you a lot longer.
So you just slide the washer in, and then you take the Allen wrench and you actually put it through there to make sure everything's lined up, right?
Yeah, so just take that Allen wrench, you kind of just put it through the hole, wiggle it around a little bit. You're going to see that there's an air, visible air through that hole. That way everything's lined up. It's important you want to line all that up too so that wave washer doesn't get damaged if you try to insert the new screw in. If it's not lined properly, you can possibly mess up that wave.
Yeah, that's a good little trick. Put that wrench through there, you see daylight, now it's ready for the screw.
And notice it stays in the closed position the whole time. You don't want to be opening the blades and messing with that. So I've got it all put back together again. Now, right before you're finished, you want to check the function of it. So you're just going to open the head, you'll hear that click. That way you know that you've got the blades in the right orientation, left over right, remember that, and that locking tab's functioning properly.
Yeah, that click is the locking tab getting into position.
Yeah, if you put the blades in wrong, you're not going to hear that, or it'll just feel off. It'll bind up or something will be weird. So by doing this with that final check, everything's going to be just right. And then you can get the O-ring on, and your head's back as good as new.
You're ready to go. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's a simple procedure. Thanks, Clint. To get all the information about this and Sevr Broadheads, go to sevrbroadheads.com.